owners of PVDonuts. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
So I was thinking today is our 1-year anniversary of Golocal Live, and I was just trying to think of what are fun, cool businesses, fun, cool interviews that we can do for our 1 year. And I thought of PVDonuts because you collaborate with so many cool businesses, so many cool different companies within Rhode Island. And I thought, I have to get PVDonuts. So you're here today.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
I'm
awake.
You're like,
I'm awake. I took a nap. So
I've been awake since like, what,
good.
1 a.m.,
Yeah,
midnight?
1:30, but totally good. Took like a 15-minute nap, so I'm solid.
I used to wake up around that time, so I understand. Trust me, I'll get you out of here soon.
No, don't worry.
So thanks for joining us today. It's a happy day for us because we're still up and running. So thanks so much for coming. Wanted to talk to you because the business is booming, and we don't have donuts here today because you sold out early.
I sold out early, yeah.
So congratulations
Thank you.
to you. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening. Valentine's Day is around the corner. You have some cool stuff coming up.
So speaking of collaborations, actually, we're going to be collaborating with Burgundian again this weekend. So last year we did a really fun Valentine's Day donut. It was like a waffle with whipped cream and strawberries, kind of like a play on Parks and Rec, her Valentine's Day brunch. So we're actually partnering this year with Burgundian, and we're going to be using his mini Liège waffles on top of our donuts on Sunday. Super limited run, but it's going to be really awesome. And we're
Can you
really
scoot over just a little bit? Thanks.
Yeah. Super limited run, but it's going to be delicious, and we're going to post about it tomorrow. So actually, everyone watching now is the first people to know.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's very exciting. I also saw Samoa donuts.
Oh my god, yeah, we posted that one this morning.
Yeah, so that was on my news feed this morning. So how long are those going to be available?
All month.
All month. Okay.
That was originally part, of the menu idea, and we were trying to think of a cool and different way to kind of decorate them, because I feel like a lot of people always just throw coconut and chocolate and caramel on top. And I was looking at the cookie, and I'm like, we should just dip the whole bottom half in chocolate, because why not? Make it actually just look like a big cookie. So that's what we did.
So, I mean, they look beautiful, they look delicious, and so that sounds like a great idea. And then, so coming up with Girl Scout, like, people are out there, they're buying Girl Scout cookies, so now you can get...
Just get, like, the bigger version of it.
Bigger
donut.
local donut
version.
version, which looks too good to be true. Talk to us a little bit about what else people can expect for the February menu.
The February menu has a lot of chocolate, from what I realized these past 2 days, having to tell my kitchen manager to order 3 times the amount of chocolate that we usually order. So I think it's very, the items are very kind of like nostalgic, with the Girl Scout cookies and the Twix bars. We're kind of getting ready for the March menu, kind of giving, last year we did the 90s menu, so now we're kind of amping up for that again. And this menu has, so far, great reactions. We did like a cookie butter cheesecake, which is so popular, and we're doing a tiramisu, so almost like what you would expect on Valentine's Day, only in like a donut form. So just chocolate, desserts, and deliciousness.
I mean, who doesn't want chocolate, right? Let's talk a little bit about what it's been like for you as you move forward through your business. I mean, you all just kind of blew up. I was volunteering the other day. 2 women came into the animal shelter I was at, and they were like, oh yeah, we're from, I don't even remember where they were from in Mass, but it was very far. And they were like, we came to go to PVDonuts. And they're like, but we thought we'd go to the animal shelter too. Yeah. When people are coming in to visit you, do you hear where they come from? Do you hear their backstories? Like, have you been surprised since you've been up and running how far people are coming and how far your message has been spread?
Yes. Actually, a lot of people, we get those messages on Instagram of people mentioning us in their stories, and one time, we'll reply back like saying thank you so much for coming, and we've gotten responses back. People have driven down from Canada for like a night to come down and just like visit our spot, and it's just crazy to like think that. And then we've had donuts get mailed from across the country.
Wow.
And I don't know, it still blows my mind, people driving farther from Massachusetts, like from out of state. A lot of people come from Maine who like want to visit our shop because we always talk about Holy Donut up there, so a lot of people come down here. But it's always crazy to see because I don't think it ever really, I work in the kitchen, so I never really see, the customers and stuff, so it's really cool to hear about all these stories that people like tell our customer service front. So
I just think that's so incredible to be able to have that power to reach other places through a donut, right?
Yeah, like a donut. You know, he's like, yeah, I don't know, it's crazy.
I'm curious, has the city or has Rhode Island reached out to you to say anything, or maybe to collaborate at a state level to spread the word?
No, not yet. We actually did a press conference with Mayor a few weeks ago around Thanksgiving, so that was cool, and just talked about you know, how people coming from, you know, small businesses and supporting small businesses and people coming from out of state. So that was really cool, but we haven't done a collaboration with the state. That would be a major collaboration.
It would
That'd be crazy.
Like a Rhode Island
donut. We're doing a collaboration with the state. Like nothing crazy.
I mean, because it is, and that's something that I think that's so cool that your business has worked really well with, just collaborating with different people, different businesses. State would be cool. One that you did that really stood out to me was the one with Bucktown for the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, yeah, that one, people were saying that was better than the Friendsgiving donut. So I was like, okay, we're doing it again next year. So
this donut was, and I just saw a picture of it, and I think I had heartburn just looking at it, but I bet it was delicious.
It was so good, and it was actually Bucktown's first time doing a buffalo fried chicken. So, and it turned out amazing. But all the feedback that we got was just how unbelievable it was. And that was last week. And then we're doing Burgundian this weekend, and then we're also partnering with Flowers by Semia next week for Valentine's Day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so last year we did, like, you know, instead of getting a box of chocolates, we did a box of our donut holes. So all the flavors are different. You get like a 12-set box, and you have over 100 bouquets of flowers you could choose from. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
So, I mean, that's just, I think that's really neat. And just being able to come up with different ideas, different ways, and being able to support a local business rather than, you know, buy something off a shelf at a store, right?
Yeah.
Just being able to give that idea. What else do you have coming up, do you think, for 2018? Because we're just starting, and you already are blossoming out.
I know.
And you're like,
I gotta keep up, I don't know.
You're like, I need to sit down.
Yeah. We have a lot more collaborations coming up. Like, you know, I have a lot of ideas for the upcoming spring and summer. A lot of pop-ups we want to start hosting, and just a lot of ideas that we want to do at the shop now, and just get more involved with the community. You know, we're very close with Amos House and Boys and Girls Club across the street.
That's great.
So we want to do something more involving with our product, and, you know, be at more schools and kind of do more events with them in clubs. So we have a few plans.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Lori, thank you so much for joining us here
you.
today. It's been super fun. Thanks for collaborating with us today for our 1-year anniversary. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
It's been so fun chatting with you. If you're interested in Valentine's Day, sounds like they have a lot of great gift ideas. Do you ever not have a line? I think that's, like, can you give, like, one just for people, like, an insider scoop on a good time to go where people don't have to wait in line for an hour?
I would say during the week. You know, during the week is really, really steady. I'm always so surprised that when it's, like, 0 degrees out, that there's still, like, at least a person in line. And I'm like, oh, my God. Thank you. But, yeah, no, definitely during the week. Weekends have just been getting crazier and crazier. So Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays.
At noon, because you sold out early.
I would say today we
time?
sold out early. I would say Wednesdays are actually our slowest days. So Wednesday I would totally check it out.
Okay, so take a lunch break.
Yeah.
And go get if you're I can't figure out when a good time to go is. That's a good
Wednesday.
time. Lori, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone here, thank you so much from me and the team at Golocal Prov. We appreciate your viewership for the past year. I can't wait to continue to bring you the latest news, information, entertainment, and much, much more for the next year to come. I appreciate it. Molly O'Brien, Kate Nagel kicks things off here for news and politics at the 4 o'clock hour. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.